The streets are buzzing again, and you already know who's at the center of it. Young Thug. Honestly, I swear this man can't stay out of the mess. More of his jail calls just leaked, and let me tell you, this is not just some coincidence. It's starting to feel like an inside job. Somebody in the industry clearly wants him gone. Forget the DA Fonnie Willis for a second. This feels bigger, sneakier, like the kind of sabotage that only someone in his own world could pull off. And the way these calls are rolling out one after the other, it's looking like someone is serving them up on a silver platter, one by one, to make sure Young Thug's entire reputation crumbles. Now, let's rewind for a second. Remember how he used to preach about no snitching? The same man who cut Gunna off because he thought Gunna snitched on him during the Rico case? Well, now his own interrogation video is out, and what do we see? Young Thug himself telling on his shooter, Pee Wee Roscoe, yes, snitching, plain as day. The streets don't forgive that, and suddenly the man who dragged Gunna through the mud is drowning in the same storm he created. Karma, anyone? And if you thought that was messy, wait until you hear what came out in the calls. Because apparently, sitting behind bars hasn't made Thug any less chatty. In fact, this man is spilling on everybody in the industry like it's his personal diary. His girlfriend, Mariah the scientist, might as well be the co-host of his gossip sessions because the two of them, oh, they're messy together. And trust me, this next part will leave your jaw on the floor. So, picture this. Young Thug is on the phone with Mariah, and out of nowhere, he starts clowning Glorilla. And not just some little joke, he goes straight for her looks, calling her ugly. Ugly. Can we pause for a second? Of all people in the world, Young Thug is out here throwing shade at somebody else's looks? The irony is insane. And Mariah, instead of shutting it down, is chuckling in the background, co-signing the whole thing like the two of them are just sipping tea together.
I saw the girl, Glorilla.
Yeah.
Why do people say she's pretty? That be ugly as fuck.
You think she ugly?
You said it. Like, yeah, they say she ain't ugly. People, men, be saying she ain't ugly. That bitch ain't nothing.
They just saying she look like Rihanna.
Man, be like goddamn Rihanna. She look like Rihanna. Long ass, bush ass wig, skinny shit. Goddamn, big ass head, big mouth. Man, watch out. It's crazy. They probably just really running around sneaking with a tooth in the henna.
Oh yeah, I'm sure some other niggas in her DM and stuff. Probably. You know, but I be feeling like sometimes a lot of niggas like that, it'll be like, if the girl was regular and you weren't trying to fuck with the girl, you know, it's just like she got a number one song and, you know.
Nigga just like, oh, let hit her. Man, bitch ain't talking about nothing. I would not pursue her at all, ever. Man, watch out. Watch out. Actually, man. All the shit I seen about her. Seen a video of walking past. That big ass mouth, just like always laughing. Look at that bitch. She look funny. She look funny. Man, the girl look funny, man. Who the hell who trying to smack this? Man, you got me thinking like Trippie Redd or some shit and trying to hit her. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no.
Man, Trippie Redd done cuffed this girl. And she is.
See what I mean? Messy. That's the only word for it. First of all, how is Young Thug, with all due respect, in any position to clown anybody's appearance? The man is known for rocking dresses, wigs, and eyeliner. But here he is, acting like he's Hollywood's top casting director, handing out beauty grades from behind bars. The audacity is unreal. And Mariah? Oh, she's no better, laughing along while her man drags another female rapper. It's like the two of them are made for each other. Mess attracts mess. What makes it even crazier is that Glorilla once brought Mariah out to her show. Can you imagine how embarrassed Mariah must feel now? Smiling on stage one day, then laughing in the background while her boyfriend calls the same woman ugly the next. That's betrayal in the shadiest form. And honestly, this whole situation makes Young Thug look more like the kind of person who thrives off gossip than the street king persona he tries to sell. Charleston White wasn't lying when he said Thug has the pettiness of a woman.
He's a physical duality. He a strong bitch and a strong man. He a strong bitch and a strong man.
And if you thought Glorilla was just going to sit there and take it, think again. Because she clapped back and her response was priceless. She exposed him saying, "Mind you, this the same man blowing my phone up to ask what color my eyes is." Oh, so now the same man calling her ugly was once blowing up her line, trying to flirt? Interesting, very interesting. And Mariah, girl, are you listening? Because that one had your name all over it. Young Thug must have realized how bad this made him look because suddenly he's out here backtracking. He comes with an apology saying, "Hello, first of all, I'm sorry for my words, and honestly, I don't think you're ugly at all." I was speaking from jail, just having a hard time with life. I don't like bashing girls and hardly ever did. I'm sorry to you, twin, really, Thug. Now you want to play the I was going through it card? Please. If these phone calls keep leaking, he's going to need a whole apology tour just to clean up the mess. And let's be real, how many people are even buying that apology? But wait, that's not all, because the mess doesn't stop with Glorilla. Another leaked call has Thug talking about someone you wouldn't expect, Lil Durk. Now we all know Durk has been loyal to Thug. He even turned against Gunna to side with him. But apparently all that didn't stop Thug from throwing shade when Durk wouldn't clear a feature for him. Yes, a feature. That's all it took for young Thug to start dragging one of his closest allies.
Talk with the boy Dirt. Talk with the boy Dirt.
Yeah.
I don't know. I did a lot of player shit for the boy too though. When the boy career went where it supposed to be, man, Pluto. I really like locked in with him. Like, yeah, I don't know. He acting a little different. I don't like that, man.
What you mean?
Like,
what he?
I done sent him a few songs. He just like, he just goddamn taking his time. You know, nigga go to
man, that's
4-5 days,
yeah.
8 days later, just like that little type shit. Like, man, you got going on, man. He sent a song from the last app. Yeah, he sent a song for it. Then goddamn, when it's time to clear the song, he don't clear the song. So the song didn't make the album. Like, look,
he ain't
like,
cleared.
Man, didn't clear it. Didn't clear the song.
What you mean ain't cleared the song?
Yeah, he did. He worked that one. Then you get on the internet, keep talking about thug this and that, man. Cut that cap shit out, man. You right to be crazy, boy.
And just like that, the streets reacted. One of Durk's affiliates, OTF Twin, wasted no time putting Thug on blast, saying, "That on them phones gossiping like a straight bok. I'll never trust a man that put on a makeup and a dress." Ouch, that's harsh. But the sentiment is clear. Respect for young Thug is slipping fast. Every call that leaks chips away at his image. What was once Thugger, the street general, is quickly becoming Thugger, the gossip queen. And the hits keep coming, because guess who else got caught in Thug's jailhouse chatter? Kendrick Lamar. Yes, Kendrick of all people. Apparently, Thug was heated because Kendrick refused to give him a feature. And let me just say, this right here is the pattern we're seeing with him. Anytime somebody tells him no, he spirals. He feels entitled, like every big name in rap owes him something. So when Kendrick focused on collaborating with his own artist Baby Keem instead of Young Thug, that was enough to trigger him. And then came the comparison. Thug saying Kendrick will never be Drake because at least Drake collaborates with other artists. Whew!
You need to get too big. I don't want to do no feature. Why? Why you don't want to do no feature? Why wouldn't you want to do a feature for a superstar? You really got Lil Durk calling you for a song. Lil Baby, Thug, real superstar calling you for a song. Why wouldn't you do the song? We lit, nigga. We going #1 too. What you thinking? You know, it's just like, I don't be understanding that type of shit. Supposed to be a nigga who bless a nigga. That's why them niggas will never be bigger than Drake, ever in life. But if with everybody, you know how many niggas like Drake change? How many niggas can take care of their family because of butter? Kendrick, goddamn, put a nigga on. You're a superstar. You don't ran up you a few hundred M, but you ain't put nobody on though. You see what I'm saying? You ain't even put Keem on. Cause the shit on him doing this shit ain't really doing that. Put somebody on. It's okay to run you a few hundred M's up, but who you help though? You ain't really help nobody. It's the saying. Nigga ain't really gaining no fans off of you. Keem ain't big. I truly believe you do a song with me, Wham, Dirt, Moneybag, Savage. I truly believe we'll have your ass dope, trending. Like, you really trying to keep all the blessings to yourself. You really trying to keep everything to yourself. You really sit in the studio and work on the album and don't put nobody on the album. Like, God damn, bro, you ain't gonna with nobody? You ain't gonna bless nobody? You supposed to be fucking with me, Wham, Dirt, Savage. You supposed to be fucking with us. You supposed to be calling us like, hey, man, I want y'all young niggas on my album. I'm on some player shit this time around. I'm on some player shit. Like, come on, man, god damn.
And there you have it. The tea just keeps spilling. Young Thug thought he was untouchable, but these leaked calls are painting him in a whole new light, and not in a good way. From calling Glorilla ugly while secretly blowing up her phone, to shading Lil Durk over a feature, and then dragging Kendrick Lamar just because he wouldn't play ball. It's like every new leak knocks him further down the ladder of respect. What's wild is that this is the same man who built his whole brand on loyalty and street codes, but now, he's the one getting exposed for gossiping, for snitching, for being bitter when doors close on him, and the streets are watching every second. His enemies are laughing, his friends are questioning, and fans are realizing maybe Thug was never the king he claimed to be. Let's be real. Unless he finds a way to shut these leaks down, or magically spin this whole saga into some comeback story, his legacy might be stuck in this mess forever. Because in hip-hop, once the streets lose respect for you, it's almost impossible to win it back. So tell me, what do y'all think? Is this karma coming back around for Thug after the way he treated Gunna? Or do you think he can bounce back from all this drama? Drop your thoughts, because this one is far from over. And that's all for today's messy breakdown. Stay tuned. tuned because if more of these calls keep dropping, you already know, the story's only going to get messier.